Izibongo zokhozi FM olumaphikophiko. Isibhabhanyone Shammah phiko phezulu kweGolnetheku. Inyoni endizele emafini kumkhathi wajama zonke izizwe zakhothama. Ukhozi olunjengengudude phakuzisa amaphiko kwaqovumula izulu. Sizwile iqewula ngezulu kaK Masinga phansi eintabeni zasebhodwe. Yaphinde yabubula ngezulu kaBhodloza Nzimande elingenamkhawulo. Ishashalazi zeligida amatshitshi namajongosi. Lagida oLady D, lagida oDithi Ngwenya. Laphinde lagiya amaciko agiya ngombhobho njengesikhwili. Ngisho izingcwethi ogcabale mbadadu manyathela noKansas City Mchunu umfana omuhle nabonke abafana bakhona emhlabeni. Ndizanyoni emaphiko-phiko, ndizanyoni yesizwe ujubalale umhlaba wonke. Izibongo zokhozi FM sizibhalelwe umini yakho imbongikazi.
Sabona igama lami nguSiya Mhlongo, siyakumukela kuKhozi FM TV. Ingxoxo ezahlukene besiba nazo njengoba ku-October noma njengoba kade ku-October South African Music Month. Enyeke lezo ingxoxo sithe ake sibe nomunye oyi-role player, hayi njengomculi kuphela kodwa uphinda asebenze behind the scenes njengoba ene-recording label yakhe ebizwa ngeShammah Music. Lo engikhuluma ngaye uDumi Mkokstad. Sawubona, uyaphila?
Njomani.
All right?
Ngiyaphila bese njani.
Ngikhona phela ube i-artist. Are you ready for Dumi? Uphinde ube i-record label executive.
Yes, CEO.
Yeah? Letterhead, boardroom.
CEO.
Isibe neminyaka emingaki ikhona iShammah?
It's been since 2017. Late. So that's how many years?
5 years. Umbuzo wami ungathi kwi-genre enabaculi abaningi kangaka begospel. Naba abenza kahle nabaphumelelayo kube ngazuthi space sabaculi begospel sesigcwele. Yini le wena ekwenza ukuthi uthi hayi nami ngiyayiqala yami i-record label?
Yeah, I think for me it was more of my dream. Firstly, let me greet you, sir. And greet abafethu and everyone osibukela emakhaya egameni lika Jesu. So I think for me one important thing was it had always been my dream. When I joined Bula Music in 2003, before that I went to another company ngengisho ngegama but naye iphethe umuntu oculayo.
Yeah.
Wangirejecta lo muntu. And then I went to another company which was Bula Music, and they took me in and I did well.
Yeah.
To his own surprise, lo wangirejecta. And I told myself ngaleso sikhathi ukuthi actually okay, before that I went through a lot with Bula Music. I'm going to mention the name Bula Music because vela iseko.
Yeah.
So I went through a lot in terms of the percentages and all those things. So that's when I then decided, okay, as in, I want to have my own company and try and do this thing and see what I'll go and say right for others.
Oh, ukuthi lokho wena wadlula kukona.
Yeah.
Abanye abanesiphiwo netalent.
Yes.
Bangadluli kukona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that pushed me into doing that. When I first signed uNathi, I did not want it. I don't think I was ready for an artist but and I didn't want that thing ukuthi ngithi make him go through the same thing that I went through.
Yeah.
With the other guy, we took a car, we drove to Joburg to a meeting. I remember us a meeting in Nando's with my parents, and he didn't even want us naga the whole time.
Lo enaniyomcela.
Yeah.
Wanqaba.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I signed to uNathi, for me it was like, okay, let me rather ngimsize and take the first steps.
Yeah.
In the industry so that masikwazi ukuyihambela azokwazi ukuqhubeka on his own. So I wanted that, especially for people that you can hear and see what they're gifted.
Yeah.
But abanalo usizo. So that's what I wanted when I started my company.
Uthe wadlula kokuningi.
Yeah.
eBula Music. Mhlambe okunye mhlambe osuke wezwa ngakho noma wabona your fellow musician peers abadlula kukona okungekho right. Ikuphi nje ibonelo uma uyi-artist elisayinwe kwi-record label, especially kwi-gospel?
Yeah. I think ikakhulukazi back then it was lente ama percentages which we didn't understand.
ukuthi uthole ingxenye engakanani wena.
Yeah, ukuthi wena uzothola malini. So ama-artists amaningi yabo lento kuba desperate uma you sign a contract because uma ufika presents a contract in front of you, vele you on your mind you were like, I'm gonna accept anything.
Yeah.
Ebegwayo just for me to get in. But kwesinye isikhathi singabusana ukuthi
kubhala ukuthini.
How long is a contract for? So after 2 years usuyaqala uyabona manje usuya-understand izinto ukuthi abanye they are getting imali engaka mhlawumbe I have a bigger song than usibanibani at that time, but they have more money than me.
And Ibula had a huge catalogue at that time, for example. I mean, ngingabala wena, Sifiso Ncwane, Temkosi Boy, Zodwa Thwecu, Kolega,
and then there was Oshui.
Eyaka traditional ke iyeke nje iyodwa eceleni. Kodwa mhlambe ngangabala abantu abawu12 begospel abanama hits nabaziwayo ngaleso sikhathi.
At that time.
Yo.
So when you saw uLundi driving
Lundi
moto for a week, and then after 2 weeks I say leyo moto, we accident, and then he went and bought another one.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Then you realize actually there's actually money la.
Wena lapho neminyaka emingaki mawubuka yonke lento yenzeka?
I was 13, 14.
Yeah.
And ngangihlala no Percy Alexander ku one room.
Percy Ingle.
Yeah. Ngangihlala naye ku one room, share naye nonkosikazi wakhe. At the time ngangilala phansi mina, belala embedeni, ngilala embedeni uPercy uma engekho. So esikoleni as well. I mean, you go. I ended up gambling at school just so I could have food.
Lapho udumile.
Gang famous.
Unama hits.
Gang famous. Gavi. Udumile. Ngivela on TV almost every Sunday. Gospel Gold. Yeah. So people obviously thought ukuthi nganginemali. So when they saw me and babona ukuthi ngihamba ngeenyawo, and I don't even have food at school, you know. It was a bit like, how, Jesus, it's the same. Ngoba uyacula and you're famous and kids will mock you. Yeah. So kuba ngcono if people mock you, especially mock gospel, but you know ukuthi right.
So when the percentage yakho 18?
3.6%. Yeah.
Ku 100?
Yeah.
Lo munye yaphi?
I don't know. And I had not signed a contract. Angithi be ready. Angekho ready to be signing my contract. So my dad had a meeting nabelungu, a PE. He took a flight. They met in a PE, and kungekho umuntu who's explaining
kahle lento lokuthi yini
akafundile baba. So he signed a contract. That contract was 3.6 for 5 years. So I had to finish. Actually, it was 5 years, 5 albums. So whether ngiwenzile lo 5 years, as long as ngakawenzi lo 5 albums, that contract automatically extend.
So waba nama album awu 5.
Yeah.
Ngeminyaka ewu5.
In 5 years.
Okay, and then emva kwaloko kwasekwenzakalani?
Actually, it wasn't in 5 years. It was 2003 to 2009.
All right.
So that's how many years? 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so lokho kunye ulinda ukuye studio or kusaphushwa abanye waphela ke lo 5 albums waba free from that contract.
From that contract.
Uba relieved noma uba ne frustration emva kwaloko?
I was relieved because there was a plan already.
Okay.
That was already there between me and Big Boy Mlangeni.
Okay.
Big Boy Mlangeni ngangisebenza naye phakathi kula music.
Producer yena.
Producer. So naye waqala icompany yakhe. Wabeka umuntu ke ozohamba nami nelinye artist. Namanye ama artist awu2. So ku Big Boy Mlangeni nakhona safika sasigna. Lapho ke there was paperwork.
Kwaba ngconywana ke lapho.
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah. Angisho kanjalo.
2 albums Big Boy.
It was album
eyodwa ngiyakhumbula ya nominate kuma crowns.
Kuma crown. But ku Big Boy Mlangeni wangisainisa neShiya.
Yeah.
For ingoma engiyibhalayo but i-contract yaba through i-BIG, which is a company yakhe. So mina ngisayina ne-BIG, i-BIG signa ne-Shia for publishing and all those things. Wanga transparent with percentages and stuff. So ngizothola engasekho ukuthi kunezinto ezenzekalayo laphaya eloku zikhona continuously, because ishiye yona they just babona nje ukuthi kunengoma ebhalwe umuntu umsenzi imandi bayithatha bayifaka under them. So mina ngibona sengena ama royalties and mina kaibo kwenzakalani. Then that's when I went to them and asked. Until today again, I'm still fighting in the Maleo contract. It's almost sorted.
Do you own your catalog from ama record labels osuku wasebenza now?
No.
So at no time wena ungakwazi ukuthatha music wakho uzakhela compilation yakho?
Yeah. No.
Because akusiwona umculo wakho loyo. Umqansa abacula abaningi ababhekana nawo engicabanga ukuthi mhlambe yiko loku okuyisizathu sokuthi njoba uke washo ukuthi kube khona iShammah okuyi record label yakho. Abanye bazibakhetha kuba independent ngisho noma bengeke babe nama resources izinsiza kusebenza. Uyabo. Lapha eShammah nikwenza kuhluke kanjani ke mangawubuza leyo mbuzo compared to lokunye experience okungekho kuhle kuma record labels oke wasebenza nawo?
Okay, I think into engiyifundile as ngikhula lento ye-catalog lo ukhulumayo.
Yeah.
Firstly, with the top class we didn't sign anything down. We had a verbal agreement, so that if on any day I decide to ngifuna ukuhamba top class manje, I can leave now. Into if umxolisi kuyena okhokhela recording, automatically leyo catalog yakhe. I don't have a say kuloko.
Yeah.
So
wise in lokho kodwa?
I don't think it's wise for ama artist. It doesn't benefit ama artist.
Yeah.
Kodwa if ukuthi kune agreement esikhulumile savumelana ukuthi mhla ngifuna izinto zami, I will have access to them, then kuba lula. Nami ngizokwazi ukuthi ngimkhokhele onomini uma record or unathi or usindi. Ngikhokhe ngingenayo FBA yokuthi angahamba just after I've paid. Yabo. So into engisiza also mina was the studio, ukuthi bengine studio sami ebengrecord kusona ama artist unathi ngimrecord khona i-project yakhe yokuqala.
So manje uzimele completely 100% awusekho e-top class, because I know ukuthi after uBig Boy sadly wadlula emhlabeni, uBig Boy kade nisebenza naye kwaba khona ispace nyana mhlambe sa 2 years kwasusiwayina i-top class nakho usubuya ngombize.
Yes sir.
Which was 2013. Kusukela lapho kuze kube imanje.
It's 2012.
2012. Yeah. Kusukela lapho kuze kube imanje 10 years. UDumi Mkokstad ubenza ama hits, bubukwa, buba igama definitely makubalwa aba u5 kwa gospel. Likhona nelakho. Lokho kungenza ngicabange uTina Turner mabe divorce no Ike Turner. I think it was 1977. Mabe divorce uvele wayisayine ngaphansi kwakho Ike Turner. So kwi divorce settlement athi uTina akafuni lutho, uzothatha nje igama lelalinikezwa uIke, which is Tina Turner, igama lakhe yena uAnime Bullock. So lelo gama lamenzela lilodwa kungekho enye into ayitholile, lamenzela eyibukwayo kuyimanje uTina Turner uyi successful musician. I mean for decades and decades after ukuhlukana kwakhe. Ungasho nawe mhlawumbe ukuthi okay, besides the distresses nama unfortunate events okusebenza kwakho nezinto ezingaphumelelanga nama record labels osebenze nawo, kodwa leli gama la Dumi definitely likwakhelile ukuthi still ube khona futhi ube khona uperforme at optimum level.
Yeah. Siya, I think ngokundlela engibuka ngayo mina leya period yami ebula music yanginika foundation, but the foundation yakhona yayingekho strong.
Okay.
Because it was based mostly ekutheni uDumi ngani.
Yeah.
Cula kamnandi
Yeah.
shame. Yabo?
Yeah.
Ngalesi sikhathi ngangengenza i-event kugcwale ngingedwa. Yabo? Because it was more of like cute. So mangena at top class kwangisiza ukuthi ngiqale ngibe ne moment of breaking qala. There was a time where I was broken. Ngalesi sikhathi nganginengane, ngangisanda ukuthola ingane. And then kwashona big boy. Then I needed something from somewhere.
Coffee top class na record umbizi.
Yeah, but I had to go back to church qala.
Okay.
So you gonna ngibuyisela into my right place and right senses for there ukuthi kube khona umbizi, because umbizi nawo ngawuthola ngise sontweni. So I would say ukuthi because of each genre engenzayo, which is the gospel.
Yeah.
There had to be transition from that Dumi lo mncane to a Dumi who's now singing something that people can relate to and find ngizothini comfort in and be seen as a brand and ungumculi who's able ukuthi abantu abakwaziyo ukuthi bawulalele baphile ngawo.
Yeah.
So I think yona into ngokwami yona into engicabanga ukuthi yona into engisebenzelayo until today.
Yeah.
The songwriting, the production from umculi, it creates a brand ethembekile ebantwini. Umuntu uyakwazi ukuhamba ethi ngiyothenga i-album kaDumi, because you know you're gonna get good music, you're gonna get good messages from the music. So I think for me that is what worked. Ngale kwegama uDumi.
Ale kwegama.
Yeah.
Besasebenzisa nje yakhe experience esebenza nama record labels izitabelo zomculo ezahlukahlukile. Kodwa masibuya ke sibheke ukuthi bona ke bakwenza kuhluke kanjani lapha ya eShammah okuyi record label yakhe uDumi Mkokstad. Masibuya.
Father's Day, when we were watching Simunyamara, we were dancing mobile had a room divider.
Onze classic gehaald me like ons jong, ons lakasha. That was just old.
When men made us feel at home and 50-50 was just a show on TV.
That's because they were scared. Now we're learning lessons from the real bads on the estate and Guyani.
Hotspot Silly says mom just right for the weekend.
Yo, I do this like I do this for TV.
I'm the real though. Paying out TV licenses keeps industries alive. Let's stay informed, educated, and entertained.
Making memories and telling stories for the now generation. Go to tvlic.co.za. TV licenses. Pay yours. Make a difference.
Welcome back sesibuyile Ukhozi FM TV sihleli noDumi Mkokstad. Sizokhuluma naye namhlanje kule ngxenye la khona producer aphinde abe futhi umphathi wesitebele lesesibizwa ngeShammah. Ngoba phela sifuna ukuthi sifundisane, sikhuthazane, sibone ngamaphutha kakhulukazi kulomkhakha wegospel njengoba bebaningi kangaka abaculi. Italent legospel Dumi liningi out there. Ukwazi kanjani ukuthi nangu mina engakwazi ukusebenza naye mawuhambile mhlambe wayocula wafica kukhona omunye okuthiwa wasendaweni wakuthinta wachazeka, wazi ngani ukuthi lo awuthi ngimsayine noma angimthembi lo?
Yeah, I think mina into engiyifunayo wana ngibheka ngale kwe gift, the anointing, being born again. Then the talent. Yeah, and then bese ngiyabuka ke nezinye izinto after.
Yeah.
In terms of the growth and your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So that's what I normally use, but it's unlikely ukuthi ngibone umuntu ngithayilo ngiyamthatha. For an example, there were two boys engabasiza from Estradin. That was just like I was just touched. And I was like, why not do a song for them? Yabo, it's their song. I do everything for them. It's their bazokhumbula ngayo. They can even use the song Estradin bacule ngayo. I've contributed, but ngokwami ngase ngibona ukuthi kunokuthi baphelele estradeni. Let me try and do something. So I tried, it backfired. So I decided, okay, I'm never going to do this thing again. With the artists that I have right now, which is Unathi, Cindy, uNomini, their stories are different. Bobatatu, Unathi, it was a different story. He approached me, vele besengmazi from the industry. Ucindy ngikhule naye esikoleni, but I knew that she was gifted. And then ngakhonza naye, then I was touched through ministry at church. I said, surely the world needs to see this. Then uNomini ngambona ku social media ecula ulwandle. I was like, yo, akekho umuntu osewacula ulwandle ngama nama goosebumps. Surely there's something here. So ngamthatha naye. I think yena she still needs to grow in the musical sense. Yeah. Yabo. She's gifted, she's talented, anointed. Kune side lo music helping ukuthi understand the music. Kungabe ukuthi ukwazi ukucula makali sound intended kuphela, which is what she's comfortable with. Okay. So I've also discussed that with her. So it's different people and different things for everyone. So
unathi Sithole, uCindy Ntombela noNomini. Yeah. Unathi nama album awu-2 ngaphansi kwe-Shammah. Yes. uCindy yodwa and then Nomini yodwa futhi. Now futhi lapho usungayekile njalo ukhona. So ugcina uyi-player coach. And ngiyazi strategy siyayifocus ngokombono ukuthi okay kulonyaka or kulezi inyanga sigxile kulo. Okusho ukuthi ngisho nama resources nezimali zecompany ziya kulo. Ukwazi kanjani ukuthi mawusuwazi ukuthi sekumele manje kubuye ialbum kaDumi, sifocus kuDumi, ukuthi uDumi ngoba uwena kodwa futhi aphinde angabi uwena. Yakwazi yayizwe into engishoyo. So ukwazi kanjani ukuthi mase sibuyele kufocuseni kuDumi ungabi nebias kuyena uzukhohle unathi uCindy noNomini.
Okay. Into engisizayo njengamanje. One, you have to understand the financial side of things and the brands being in different levels at the moment. So if unathi kuma iTunes or from the sales, my digital sales, and a certain amount, let's say he's made 20,000. Yeah. That first 20,000 goes towards his marketing. That's his money. And he attach it to uDumi. Malanatle. If uCindy is done, record the qala mina from my budget. Yeah.
From Shammah Records budget. Yeah. Mele sicacise.
Record the qala mina from that. Yeah. And then bese ngifuna qala kubuye that money. Ne? Then from there we start with mali marketing. Then that marketing eyakho wedwa. So another thing engenzayo with an artist is to say, I'm not signing you. I'm working with you. I'm assisting your dream. Yeah. So I'm gonna pay for your recording, but from the time the album is released, it is your job. It is my job to market yourself. Go to churches. Go to edlile. Let's have a CDs. If kuna CDs, abantu bazawuthenga. Yeah. Go and work, so that you will learn. Ufunde. Easy example, uJumbo. We apply the same principle. Kentlantu uJumbo, umuntu okhuthele, he went and worked. The first album didn't work. Second album didn't work. Third album, boom. You know? So it's the same thing. I treat everyone the same way. uJumbo bengisebenza naye ngise-top class, but I was more direct with into zakhe.
It's interesting ukuthi kuJumbo album yokuqala ne-album yesibili ayisebenzisanga because lawo ma-album aba nama-hits. Yeah. Futhi ama-hits awina ama-awards amakhulu. Yeah. So kusho ukuthini lokho ngento ebukeka iyimpumelelo nento eba ne-result yemali ekugcineni ngoba didn't work ukhuluma ngemali angithi.
Even now uJumbo, if you look at him now and kade sasenosingenisi nongikhathalele, it was different. So I mean, for me, we are looking at you as an artist, and then we're looking at how much you are making. Yeah. So For an example now, Cindy, she's getting a lot of bookings, left, right, and center. That's what we want. We want you to be financially okay. And getting my bookings. If Ukhozi look booker, kunyusi volume and gives you a certain amount, mina as UDumi Mkokstad as iShammah, I decided I don't want to be part of Leo Mali, so that now you will see a progress in what you are doing.
But in the world, ngiyazi besikeka sakhuluma noThizozo ekhuluma njengosihlalo weSIFSA indaba yokuthi ama record label manje asekusayina ngokwazi ukuthi umculo awusadayisi njengakuqala. So ingxenye yabo kusuka izoqhamuka kwi-performance wena still uyazihlangulela lapho.
Mina for me because I'm an artist, I understand ukuthi kunjani, yabo kunjani. So I'm happy with my sales. Logo ama sales for me it's also to see, also I think ilento besikhuluma eqaleni lo ukuthi lokho kwenzeka kumina angifuna ukubona kwenzeka kwabanye. So I'm okay with sales, and my sales we are 50-50. I'm very honest about it. 50-50 company is uthatha imali yayo, then from there we are going 50-50 because the aim is to help you. I mean, as UDumi Mkokstad and as iShammah, we will take what we deserve from the project. But as an artist, I want to see an artist ibangcono, iphila ngcono.
Kodwa sikhuluma iqiniso, ngiyazi ukuthi uke wakhuluma isikhathi eside ngoSindi kimina. Ufuna ukungiconvince ngalento wena oyizwayo. Kuze kwazenzakalela ngesikhathi sakhona mangimbona kwi-live performance. Look, bengilalela ingoma noma ezimbili kube ukuthi hayi uyacula. Kodwa ngaze ngam experience live. There's also that element la khona when uyayithola ibooking kulo yamasipala nalo yamasipala nale ya department uyagijima usemgwaqeni. Kodwa bakabi nalento wena osunayo. So lokho kuyenza yini mhlawumbe ukuthi uzucisha ulidedele artist ngenxa yokuthi lama results obowafuna waqhamuki?
No. Into engisizayo is ukuthi mina ama artists ngihamba nawo. So if I'm given a platform, ngiza nonathi. So I'm gonna sing and then bese ngithi unathi akacule. Ngaleyo ndlela I'm giving him a platform. And abantu sebezomazi ukuthi lo mfana wafika ehamba noDumi. And then they were gonna go and look and listen to his music. It worked for unathi. With uSindi ngenhlanhla abantu bavele bamthanda uSindi from the time uphume album yakhe, and especially amasonto bam embrace. So ama bookings wakhe maningi eyedwa. So anginayo le nto le ukuthi fanele ngihambe naye for ukuthi abantu bambone. So yes, as much as kuba khona the difficulty and the hard times, but because I had seen logo at top class with myself, with uBethusile, with uJumbo, I realized you have to be patient and continue to work as hard as you can, and using my platforms that you have to market your artist account. I think the patience is hard work, and utilizing each and every opportunity also lie. It always works.
Ikhona kodwa enye income generator eShammah ukuthi nje niya record ama artist okungekona ukuthi angaphansi kweni. Nivula istudio usebenzise iskill sakho njengo producer umenzele ingoma noma umenzele ialbum. Enye indlela leyo of ukuthi icompany isustain ngeprofit noma nje ukwenza ngenxa yokuthi uthando still.
For me initially it was uthando initially, and also the fact that as a musician usebenza ngama weekends mostly. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday wenzani. So you can't, if you want to progress in life, you can't sit and not do anything. So that's when I decided it was okay, let me get in the studio and do what I love. Ngizovuka nge-studio when I want to go and go and work. Akukho ngiphoqayo ke umuntu ozothi ingena ngo-7 ekseni. I had enough from the gigs that I was getting and the sales. There was no need for me I want something else, but because ngumuntu othanda umculo and I want to progress and always be in front.
Yeah.
So I thought having a studio will help me. Singasvala, by the way, studio during COVID.
Okay.
Singasvala. And COVID was not the reason but I realized abantu abaningi would just come and record ingoma eyodwa, and you have to be nice to people and say uyacula, or you deal with different people abanye who are really, I don't want to say this,
abangenali talent,
yeah,
kodwa babelieve ukuthi bona bana,
yeah, and we have to be nice, and if mina ngi-exposure to that, people will start hating.
Yeah, ngoba kusayid khona leya brand kaDumi Mkokstad oculayo,
and abanye baza nale yanto ukuthi ngizofana nawe. So oma manje bengasatholi the same thing, and others will ask you ngicela ungipost, and then mangampost, now people will start having things against you, and feeling like you don't believe in them. Ibingangiphathi kahle leyo nto.
Okay.
Ngumuntu onjalo.
But in the future sangaphinde sivule?
Yeah, I think a live one.
Noma mhlambe kube khona abanye abantu abawo producer kungabe kusadinga wena ukuthi uthinte yonke indawo.
Yeah. Definitely, I think ngifuna a live studio that will be able to do both, and obviously it's going to be expensive. So if you come, you're going to come knowing ukuthi
uzodila nani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what you're doing, you financially you're okay with it.
Yeah.
And you are not going to come and do a single for 700 rand.
Yeah.
And then we are getting another single in 2 weeks' time, and then we're going to rent 4,000.
Yeah.
Keep building.
Yeah. Besihleli noDumi Mkokstad, record label exec ne producer yase Shammah Records. So phinde sibonane futhi ngokuzayo, nisale kahle.